there are two things that I could talk about, but because you talked about a serious thing, I'm not going to talk about the Mets game that I went to. That was the explanation for that is vampires play baseball famously.
That's fun.
So no, I won't be talking about that. Instead, I'm going to be talking about the brand new Ryan Coogler movie, Sinners.
Somebody take me to home tonight.
Oh, Sinners. Sinners, it's going to save cinema. It's the best thing ever. It's the best sound design you've ever heard. The best actor in the world plays two people. Now he's double the best actor who's ever. He's going to win 2 Oscars. Sinners, the best movie ever. For some reason, I don't know. Maybe it's because I was not like watching this one eagerly and tracking it. This one feels like an obligation. Like I'm going to see it, but for some even though like I like this performer, I like this director, I really want more original movies to come out and I'm really excited to see it. I'm also like, I got to go see Sinners. Everyone's talking about Sinners.
Because it's pretty great. Now, I tried to go see it again today because I watched it on opening night in IMAX, 40 millimeter, baby.
Oh my God.
I could only get a ticket to a seat that was second row from the front, so I was breaking my neck watching this in the full-size cinema, IMAX cinema in Lincoln Square. Now, I tried to go see it today. No tickets left.
Ooh,
they've been sold out all week. It has been impossible to see this thing. It's really, really popular. Now, Sinners. Ryan Coogler. Ryan Coogler is director of many a film, including the one with Michael B. Jordan, where he it's a real story of a guy that got shot. Fruitvale Station, I think that's what it's called. Then there was the one where that starred Michael B. Jordan as the guy who got boxed. That was Creed. Then there was the one with the antagonist of Michael B. Jordan that was Black Panther. You know what Black Panther is. Then there was Creed 2. He's back. Creed 2, the Creedening. He's gonna Creed you.
Who starred in that one?
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh yeah, interesting.
Of course. And then there was Black Panther 2, and that one, Michael B. Jordan came back in a dream sequence. And this is the first film that we're really getting into I think Ryan Coogler might be a fan of Michael B. Jordan because, as you said, there's 2 of him in this.
We're going to double down.
This is the first
Is this a horror
Coogler
movie?
original,
Tell
though.
me. Say again.
I was just saying, it's the first Ryan Coogler original. And yes, it is a horror film. There are horrifying things that happen in this because it's about vampires. And
I was going to say like what, but I guess that would be spoilers.
People get bit. And you're like, shit. That means they're going to turn into a vampire.
Let's rewind for listeners and also for me, but totally doing it for the listeners.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan plays identical twins. Yes. And that's the only thing I know about the premise of this movie. What's the story? What's it about? Why should we care?
Michael B. Jordan playing Smoke and Stack, and those are 2 brothers who were in Chicago for a while, and now they're back in their hometown, and they got some money, and they want to make something of themselves a bit. They want to have a bring the community together. This is set in the 1930s, I believe, in the South. So I can't remember if it's Tennessee or where the heck it is, but it's a cool little place. Everyone's pretty nice. But they seem to have been I don't know, connected to some rough mafia business maybe up in Chicago. So maybe that's how they got their money. Who knows how they got their money? But they're back in town, and like the first half of this film has not really any horror elements at all. You're kind of just being like, all right, what are these cunts up to? Oh, they're meeting this person. Okay, they're getting this sort of thing set up. The movie it does have a heavy emphasis on music. The score is also written by Ludwig Göransson. Shout out him. So they're like wanting to get this I don't know, musical event going, some sort of venue. They bring their cousin in on it, who's a very good blues guitarist and singer in their little town. And they just you just follow them on their day. The whole film takes place over like 24 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love that as a structure.
And then things ensue, horrors ensue. There just happens to be some vampires about doing vampire stuff.
They just happen to be, and it's not related to the flaws and the deep emotional fears of the main character, or it's not a metaphor for racism.
Well, here's the thing. You might think it's a metaphor for racism, right? However,
maybe. It's a possibility.
the main sort of vampire, while he is a white guy, he's Irish. So that's interesting. And Ryan Coogler has very much been like, this isn't a direct metaphor for racism.
Do you think that's because a direct metaphor for racism will get review bombed and won't make as much money because people will be like, oh, actually, I don't believe in racism?
Yeah, it's probably that one. It's probably that. No, but it is very interesting because it is about oppressive forces and structures. And I mean, Smoke and Stack, Michael B. Jordan and Michael B. Jordan, they're wanting to create something for themselves, their own, business. And you see other characters. There's a couple of characters who are Asian, and they have a store in the town, and that's interesting, because there are other people of color making things for themselves, and that's kind of what was happening in this time in America. There was a beginning of the sort of, I don't know, people more equally were able to do shit for themselves in terms of creating their own livelihoods, no matter the color of your skin or the god you believe in. Now, this film is actually a bit, I'm realizing as I'm talking about it, that it is a bit difficult to talk about without spoiling, which I really don't want to do. So instead, I'll talk about what makes this movie really great in more vague, like thematic and practical terms.
Yep.
They filmed this on IMAX.
Nice.
As well as a different format, like Cinefilm, something or other. You can see this. There's a whole YouTube video of Ryan Coogler being like, here's all the different ways you can see this movie.
I've seen this recommended to me.
Like, you can see it in regular cinema. You can see it in a epic cinema where it's slightly taller or wider. You can see it in a cinema where you have a bunch of screens around you and we just expand the background or whatever. I've never heard of those cinemas. That sounds crazy. And then there's another one that's like that, but it's just a little bit. It's like 2 extra screens. You can see it in 4D. So when blood happens and there's blood in this movie, you get splashed with blood. I don't want that, actually. I don't think I've ever been to a 4D experience, but I think out of all of them, I wouldn't want to go to like a horror one where I'm going to get my shirt stained.
Yeah.
And then you can see it in film in multiple ways because they filmed it, on 2 cameras at the same time, maybe.
Creepy, yeah.
But like I said, I saw it in IMAX, 40 millimeters, one of the handful of cinemas in the world where they have that. They have the reel for it. And it was beautiful. It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
I actually really like watching things on film. Maybe it's just because I know it's on film.
It's interesting, isn't it?
Maybe it's just a placebo.
Yeah.
Like if they just told me, then
Totally. Yeah.
But that was very, very cool. What was interesting as well, I was watching, especially because the screen was so big. If there was any like dust or anything on the slides, you can see it, and then eventually it goes away.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
And so, but it has the whole. But the film uses the taller aspect ratio, the IMAX aspect ratio, really well, and so much of it is shot like that. So it felt like a really unique cinema experience. And I think also because some of the films that I remember seeing in IMAX that utilize that taller aspect ratio have been Marvel films, like a Infinity War or Endgame. But when I'm watching those are often used in the big fight scenes, so it's just like, well, it's CGI anyway. But a lot of this is like, here's a field in Mississippi. Here's them like driving down a field, or like, it's just, they use the aspect ratio for more tonal changes, like for emotional beats and stuff like that. And less for, this is a big cinematic moment, which I think is quite nice. The aspect ratio was a cool aspect, pun intended, about watching this film. Another part was, this music. So there's so much blues in this.
Yeah, cool.
And it talks, the film talks about how music connects us through time, how like all music written now is connected to the stuff in the past, and the stuff that we're create now will be taken into the future 50, 60, 100 years from now. We're listening to this music. And how all of it is connected through how humans kind of enjoy rhythm, and how music is just a beautiful, kind of innate but intangible thing in the human experience, which I've talked about before with my different theories of music. I don't know what episode, but listen to them all. But that was really cool to see, and there's some amazing scenes in this film that center around music. There's one scene in particular that everyone's talking about. It has some incredible cinematography it literally, I don't know, they choose to show and not tell in a really interesting way that I thought people would be upset about. But it turns out people like it. You'll know the scene when you see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think all this music stuff connects to the vampirism of it all, how vampires, once someone becomes a vampire, then you are immortal and you translate through time without ever changing. Like, from your origin point, you will affect, as soon as the song's created, it's created. And for the most part, it exists unless it dies out because no one pays attention to it or whatever. For a vampire, you're created, and then you exist until you're like deliberately killed, I guess. I'm getting bits of red string, tying them together, making connections.
Could be a thing.
Could be a thing.
Let's make some connections for the audience. If people enjoyed Us, would they enjoy Sinners?
Yes, it's a very Jordan Peele-esque film.
If people enjoyed Talk to Me, would they enjoy Sinners?
Yeah, I'd say so. There's all this film is very tense. It's very tense in multiple ways. There are some ways where you're like, what's going to happen? Other ways, like, there's other times where you're like, don't do this thing. I love that in a film when it's not a schlocky film, where it's like, why? There's a difference between why are you doing this thing and I really hope this thing doesn't happen.
Yep.
I'm thinking about a situation where someone's in danger and they're either being a dumbass or like, I think, yeah. I like it when someone could be a dumbass or be tricked into being a dumbass, but isn't just innately a dumbass.
Would people enjoy, if they enjoyed Mickey 17, would they enjoy Sinners?
Yeah, it's not the same at all. But if you like cinema, then yes, because I feel like that's the
got
people
one
who
person
saw
playing two
Mickey
people
17.
in it.
That is true. Okay, yeah.
If people enjoyed Warfare, would they enjoy Sinners?
No, I don't know anyone who's actually really enjoying Warfare.
Takes place over one day. I'm just trying to draw connections. If people enjoyed The Parent
you're grabbing
Trap,
two bits of strings and tying them together. Yeah.
That's right. I'm tying them together. If people enjoyed The Parent Trap, would they enjoy Sinners?
I haven't seen The Parent Trap.
Me neither, but I know it's got two identical twins in it.
I think that's... Wait, is that what you're doing? No, Warfare doesn't have
No, not all of them. No, I was tempted to do all
if you enjoyed... Actually, I have seen The Parent Trap. Yeah, I'd say you would.
Yeah? Yeah, you reckon that my 8-year-old cousin should go to this? Because they enjoyed The Parent Trap recently?
Yes. This will be 8 years old. That's time for sex and violence, I think.
You heard it here first, folks.
It's a horny vampire movie, because of course it is.
Is it R?
Yeah.
Yeah, even over there.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't need to worry about that anymore. Ever since I turned 15, I have not thought about it.
No, because over there, because they go straight from 13 to R. No, I did say it backwards. Like, more things are over there, because if you have to be 15 or 16 to watch it, you have to be 18. But over here, because we have MA and M, it's hard to get
PG-13,
R. Like, you have to be brutal to,
Okay, I will say, is it everything I was hoping it would be? Yes, actually.
Yeah.
I was going to say no, but then I thought, when I watched that trailer, I just wanted a really cool, scary movie, and that's what it was.
Great.
It's a good movie. I recommend, this is me saying, yes, audience, listeners, go watch it. Go try and catch a screening of it and finish it.
Should, for those of us who can see it in IMAX, well, I guess you've only seen it in IMAX, so you can't compare, but you would say, yes, spend on the IMAX.
Yeah, see it on one of the
so much
biggest
for my budget.
screens.
Ugh.
Yeah. People are saying that this feels like the cinematic experience of like going to the Dark Knight for the first time, or another one. Like, what's another IMAX?
Everyone
one?
always IMAX. Yeah,
Like
sure.
a
I was
Mad
going to say everyone
Max.
brings up first Star Wars. Yes, Mad Max. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if this is going to create a Sinners 2, Revenge of the Sin.
Well,
it
it
feels like a one and done.
costs $100 million, which is a lot for an independent. I guess that's what mid-budget looks like now. But it looks like it's going to make it back. I was looking Box Office Mojo. It's already made more than that.
Oh, great.
So it's going to do well, which is good to see.
Well, WB right now, they have this out, which is, I don't know if it's going to, like, if it's a roll of the dice for them. Ryan Coogler is a trusted director. It's Michael B. Jordan. Like,
Yeah. It's
but
not
there
IP,
is a world
though.
that it could
That's
be.
all that investors want. Yeah.
It's not IP. But then they also have the Minecraft movie out right now.
That's
so
true.
they're kind of like hitting both, right? You know? And,
Yeah. Apparently they were going all in on Superman, but I do think that Minecraft was always going to make $1 billion.
I
Even though it's bad.
think that, it's bad. And also Superman. I think anything good is always going to be, anything that's authentically good is always going to be better than anything that is ironically, like bad but ironic, you know? That's my philosophy.
In terms of quality of art or in terms of how much money it makes?
I'm thinking in terms of how much money it makes.
I do think that studios underestimate how much audiences respond to like authenticity.
Yeah.
However, I think that the risk of making an ironic meta thing is generally a lower risk.
Yeah.
But I do agree that they don't tend to pop off in the same way that sometimes you see like this swell of genuine emotion behind something like Sinners or Greatest Showman or something. Where you're
Yeah.
like, wow, I guess people are just having a real emotional response to something in here. And they're just authentically saying to their friends, let's go see this again.
Yes. Because when you see a really good movie, you'll be so excited to tell people to see it or to go again. If you see something, you're like, that was funny because of how bad it was.
Yeah.
They're different emotions. And I think
Yes.
that plucking at people's heartstrings is always going to be better than tickling people's funny bone.
Yeah, just make good stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Just make non-stop good stuff that's flawless all the time. Why can't you do it?
That's what
We're
I'm
not
saying.
asking that much, Hollywood. Come on.